What is up, guys? I'm here with Tashika Bailey,
Hey,
and
guys.
she's going to take a real driving test. A real driving test?
Yeah.
A real driving test. We're going to treat it like it's a real driving test.
Yes.
I've got my driving test report form. I've got my sat-nav loaded up with a driving test route, and I'm going to take Tashika around a real driving test and see if she passes or fails. What do you think? You going to pass?
I feel like I'm gonna pass.
You
Yeah.
feel
I'm
like
pretty
you're gonna
confident.
pass? I'm going to mark you really harshly, and I'm going to make sure that there's every single mistake noted down so that we can talk about it after.
Yeah.
But I'm going to treat this like a real driving test.
Yes.
So while you're driving, I'm not going to give you any hints, helps or advice. I'm going to give you directions if you're not on independent driving.
Yeah.
But apart from that, you're on your own, okay? So there's a big difference between driving with someone when you know
Yeah.
they'll help you and driving without someone.
Yeah.
Like on your driving test.
So it's basically like it's just me in the car.
Just you in the car on your own.
Yeah.
You can completely ignore me like
Yeah.
you do normally. I'm joking. And drive as best you can. If there's something that comes up that you're not sure about,
Yes.
the best thing to do is, what's the
Ask.
safest thing? Because you
Oh,
can't ask me.
oh.
I'm not here, remember?
Yeah.
What's the safest thing to do? And do that, okay?
Yeah.
At the beginning of your driving test, you're going to meet the examiner at the
Yes.
driving test centre. They're going to give you an eyesight check and ask you a show me, tell me question. Now,
Yeah.
you've been revising those, haven't you?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, cool. Just a quick one. Tell me how you check your brakes are working.
So you would put the clutch down,
Yep.
press down on the brake,
Mhm.
and then if it's spongy or slack, then it's no good. If
Brilliant.
it's firm, then it's working.
Okay, great. And is
Yeah.
there any other test that you could do to check the brakes are working? Maybe once you've set off?
Once you're driving,
Yeah.
when you press them down, you look in the mirror or any reflection, or if the vehicle moves from side to
It
side.
shouldn't move to side
Yeah.
to side, yeah? Because
Yeah.
that would indicate an imbalance or one of the brakes not working.
Yeah.
Okay, brilliant. I'm going to ask you another question while we're driving.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to show me something inside the car, okay? So, what I want you to do is follow the road ahead, obey all road signs, and if I want you to turn left or right, I'll let you know. That's just the standard thing they say at the beginning of your driving test, all right?
Yes.
So, there's the sat-nav. Can you see that all right?
Yes, I can see it.
This is the proper TomTom 52 that they use on the driving test. So this is a properly good example
Yeah.
of what's about to happen when you take your driving test in
Hither Green.
Hither Green in
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5
Couple
weeks.
of weeks.
Couple of weeks. We're not
Yeah.
saying when. It's a secret still. It's a secret.
Yeah.
I know. It's worth a lot of money, that information. Hit me up, DM me. So, Tashika, this is your driving test.
Yes.
Drive on when you're ready.
Okay.
The move off here is really good. Tashika double checks her blind spot and uses enough gas for a really smooth pull away.
After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Tashika's not rushing the beginning of her driving test at all. She's being really smooth and steady and giving herself lots of time to go calmly around corners.
After 80 yards, turn left. Turn left.
I've given Tashika a minor here. She expected to be able to do the corner in second gear, but when presented with the oncoming vehicles, she should have gone back into first gear. Her speed went down to 1 or 2 miles an hour, so she should have definitely changed down a gear. pull up on the left in a safe place.
Okay.
Great. What I'd like you to do next is move off from here and reverse park back into this position, keeping reasonably close to the curb, and finish within 2 car lengths of the car in front.
Okay.
Cool. Go for it. The car control and observation on this manoeuvre are excellent, but as you can see from the reversing camera, Tashika's missed her reference point to turn right and the car's hit the curb. It's really important to be aware of where your car is in relation to the pavement. Hitting the curb like this is going to be a fail. On the second attempt, this manoeuvre was excellent. The car control was brilliant, the speed was nice and slow, the observation was really thorough, and she stopped for every hazard that passed. Plus the car finished really close to the curb. Great, thanks. Drive on when you're ready.
Okay. Just try not to laugh. Okay.
After 80 yards, turn right, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left.
safe place. Great, drive on when you're ready. How you feeling?
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure? Okay. Not gripping the steering wheel any tighter?
No.
Okay, good. Super calm. At this point, the examiner might ask you an icebreaker question, like, hey, if you weren't on your driving test right now, what would you be doing with yourself?
Yeah.
And you'll say, do you know what? I'm Tashika Bailey. Do you not know what I do? Have you not seen me on YouTube?
You probably haven't, but yeah.
No, the old examiner wouldn't have seen you on YouTube.
But most of them are older.
Yeah, they're old, so they wouldn't have seen you. You're not their target market.
No. And then they start talking
After
about
90 yards, turn right, then turn left. Turn right, then turn left. Turn left, then take the second right.
Or they'll say, have you come far for your driving test? And you'll say, nah, just live around the corner. And they'll say, oh, nice. Did they ask you that before?
They asked me the first one.
Yeah.
So what would you be doing if you weren't on your driving
Yeah.
test?
I think they just have a bank of questions to pick from to cut the tension.
Yeah. But I quite like driving in silence.
Do you?
Yeah.
Okay, is that a cue for me to shut up?
No, but because it's like I don't know the person, so instead of chatting and stuff, and because I'm trying to concentrate,
You
it
need
just
to concentrate, yeah.
it kind of just helps me. But then I don't know, they might think I'm nervous or I'm weird. But
They're going to assume that you're nervous,
yeah.
which is good.
But some people speak like a lot, like overspeak.
Turn right.
It's this one.
Oh.
On your driving test, you might go the wrong way, or the examiner might need to help you with directions. This is not a driver fault.
After 80 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Tashika signalled a little late here. The signal should have been on 6 to 8 car lengths back from the junction. We stop too close to the car in front, and then as traffic moves off, we're still following way too close. We should be moving forward confidently into the keep clear box as there's no traffic ahead of us. We're hanging back for too long and messing up the priority of this junction. We need to keep going. The speed limit changed to 30 miles an hour a while back, and this is the first opportunity we've had to go above 20 miles an hour. It looks like Tashika's missed the speed limit.
After 800 yards, turn right. After 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Tashika was in the wrong gear here, but she fixed it quickly and before it caused a problem, so it's fine.
At the end of the road, turn left. Turn left.
We're on a 30 mile an hour road here and the level of hazard is minimal. We should be going a lot faster than 20 miles an hour.
After 400 yards, go right on the roundabout and take the third exit. right on the roundabout and take the third exit. After 400 yards, go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
As this is a 40-mile-an-hour dual carriageway and there's no traffic ahead of us, we should be getting close to 40.
Go left on the roundabout and take the first exit.
The two roundabouts that we've just passed are probably the hardest things to deal with at Hither Green, and Tashika's made them look easy. Okay, and that's the end of independent driving, so I'm going to direct you from here.
Okay.
It's in the highway code that buses have priority. This bus was signalling and moving out. We should have made more effort to let it go first. Okay, next we're going to take the second road on the left.
Okay.
Here's the first one. Turn left at the end. Find somewhere to pull over. On the left after that grey car, looks good. Okay, switch off the car for me. How do you think you did? Did you pass your driving test?
No.
Okay, why?
I think I was driving in second gear for quite a long time, and you told me that you pointed to the gear.
So for that one, I just wanted to help you. You'd already made the mistake. It's not a massive mistake. It's not dangerous, and it's not illegal to drive in the wrong gear.
Yeah.
So I did give you a minor for that. But because you'd already made the mistake for long enough for me to give you that minor, I just wanted to point it out so that you could not hurt your car, because it's your baby.
That's true.
Anything else that you did wrong?
I can't remember all of them.
Okay, cool. Let me go through some of the bits that I got down. So yes, you failed, and when you failed was when you did that parallel park.
Really?
The parallel park, yeah, because you went back, and because you didn't turn right early enough, you bumped into the curb.
Oh,
yeah.
I felt the curb,
Yeah, cool. And you did it a couple of times. You weren't sure whether it was the curb, so you kept on going back and back and back, and then you bumped it like 2 or 3 times. So that made you fail. In the end, once you restarted, the parallel park was so nice.
Yeah.
But the problem with the driving test is you get one chance. So you've got to make it nice every time.
Yeah.
Not just sometimes. Cool, so we'll go and practice that. The next thing was undue hesitation. Do you remember when we were on that really long road with lots of traffic?
Yeah.
And then I said we need to keep going because there was a keep clear box.
Yeah, because I was trying not to get in that box.
Okay.
And then there was cars coming out, so I didn't know whether they were going to turn in front of me or not.
Got it. So the keep clear box means keep it clear if you're in traffic. So because the cars in front of us had moved off, now they're behind the give way line, the cars on our left, but we're just letting everyone go.
Yeah.
And we're holding up all the cars behind. So if you set off and the cars cut you up and you stop in the keep clear, but you're not in traffic, that's okay.
Okay.
I think you were just making maybe a little bit too much effort to keep the car clear, to keep the box clear.
Yeah. I thought you have to keep it clear all the time.
Just if you're in traffic.
Okay.
Cool, but in that position, like we let about 10 cars through and it was your priority. Remember, the examiner can't ask you things. So they can't ask you things like, did you know you had priority there? They just have to get it from your driving. And so where you let like 10 cars out, it looks like, oh, I'm just going to let everyone out and go last. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Cool. And the next one was other road users. So do you remember once we'd done the 2 roundabouts, there was a bus indicating right?
Yeah.
And you slowed down a bit for them, but then you blasted past them anyway.
Yeah, because I was slowing down to wait, but then I was thinking, oh, he's probably not going to drive out. So
Okay, cool. So we should have made a little bit more effort to wait. I've seen examiners fail people for that, and I've seen examiners let people off for that, because the highway code says buses have priority.
Yeah.
If it's safe to let a bus go first, you should do that.
Okay.
Always. Cool. So in that case, we should have slowed down a bit more, given more indication to the bus just by our speed and our position that we want him to go first, and potentially, because the bus was actually moving, even stop to let them go first. Cool.
Yeah.
I think the bus was being a bit nice to you by not barging in, because some buses drive quite aggressively.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So those were the things that made you fail your driving test. Sorry.
Okay.
But luckily, I
practicing.
don't have the authority to give you a driving license, so it's fine. We've learnt some stuff and
Yeah.
we've improved our driving, so that when you get to the real driving test,
Yeah.
you will pass it.
Yeah. I feel like we
Alright.
should do more mock tests.
Yeah,
That was
useful, isn't it?
good, yeah.
Okay. Isn't it a different feeling as well when you know I'm not going to help you, and
Yeah.
I'm not going to jump in or help you or give you any guidance?
Yeah, I feel like it's just me, and it's like I have to do what I have to do to be safe in a car.
You're actually on your own now.
Because imagine if I was driving like with my brother, he wouldn't be able to help.
He wouldn't know anything because he can't drive.
And
Yeah.
it's my priority as a driver to keep me safe and my passengers
That's
safe.
it,
So I have
yeah.
to know what I'm doing.
And nobody else is going to jump in and help you. That's the scary thing about when you pass sometimes. If you
Yeah.
haven't done enough mock tests or any independent driving, like, wow, I'm on my own is quite a scary feeling.
It could be easy to get into accident as well.
Next time,
Yeah.
pass next time.
I will.
Okay, you're so sure as well.
I know. I was
I s-
confident.
I said I was going to mark you harshly, but these things, maybe not the bus, maybe the bus thing, would have been a fail on a real driving test as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to come back, practice those things, and then hopefully hit up another mock test.
Yeah.
So come back and see Tashika, maybe take another mock test soon.
And pass that one.
And pass that one. Okay, cool. Ready for your driving test, which is in
A couple of weeks.
a few weeks?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Thanks for coming and doing a mock test with me.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Okay,